Greetings in the name of Jesus. This is Karita. I've been wondering, and I believe that there are others who are like me, what Jesus meant when he told his disciples, buy a sword, and then later we find that when he is being arrested, he stops Peter from using his sword when he cut somebody's ear and told him those who fight with the sword will themselves die by the sword. Why did Jesus encourage the disciples then to get swords? I know the disciples said, we have two, and he said that is enough. But when you read the different gospels, you get to the answer. In the book of Luke, it is where he says, and he quotes that in verse 37 of Luke 22, and it is written, and he was numbered with the transgressors. The reason Jesus wanted them to have swords is so that the disciples may appear like transgressors, and in so doing, they will fulfill the scriptures. Which scriptures? It was a prophecy that came from the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, verse 12, which had said, and he was numbered with the transgressors. This is to tell us that God takes his word very seriously. It was a small statement that the Messiah would be numbered among the transgressors, but God will go to the extent of telling his disciples to get swords, weapons of war, so that they may be considered like transgressors to ensure that prophecy is fulfilled. This tells me that God takes his word very seriously. Just like Jesus said, not a crossing of the T or a dotting of an I that will be ignored when it comes to the fulfilling of the word of God. And brothers and sisters, if God will go to that extent to ensure that such a prophecy is fulfilled, it tells me that every word he has spoken is serious and should be taken as such. God will ensure that his promises are fulfilled to the letter. We can take his promise to the bank. This may appear like a very obscure thing, but God watched to ensure that it is fulfilled, even, going to such extent. But how much more will he go to the extent of ensuring what he has promised his children also comes true? I don't know what promise you have read from the scriptures and you are wondering whether it will be fulfilled. Take courage and take encouragement from this and know that God will come through concerning that promise that he has made to you, because God honors his word and he places it way above everything else. He honors his word and he makes sure that it is fulfilled. May that become an encouragement for you as you read the scriptures. May the Lord bless you and have a great time as you contemplate on this that God is teaching us today.